What I need is a change. My life has become a bore. Everything is the same, day in and day out. I need a change.
Why doesn't Snoopy do what you tell him, Charlie Brown? He is your dog, isn't he, Charlie Brown? And you are his master, which means he's supposed to do what you tell him. Isn't he supposed to do what you tell him? Sometimes I think he doesn't know his place. If he was my dog and he didn't do what I told him, you know what I'd do, Charlie Brown? Ask me what I'd do, Charlie Brown.
What would you do, Lucy?
I'd trade him in for a couple of goldfish. That's what I'd do. Why don't you give some serious thought to doing exactly that? Well, why don't you answer?
I'm thinking.
He wouldn't dare.
I wonder what would happen if I traded him in for a cat.
Blah!
As the years go by, you learn what sells.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I know that one. It's King Louis II. Well, if you subtract King Louis XIV from King Louis XVI, you get King Louis II, don't you? You don't? I wish I had a secret admirer. Someone who would send me flowers and little notes and things like that. And then all of a sudden he'd tell me who he was.
Then you need another secret admirer.
A penny for your thoughts, Lucille?
I was just thinking, wouldn't it be wonderful to have your whole life to live over if you knew what you know now?
What do I know now?
Probably very little, Patricia. Which is not, however, the case with me. For instance, I know now that being born beautiful carries an awesome weight of responsibility.
True!
Isn't anybody curious to know what I know now?
Well, I wouldn't say curious. Obligated is more like it. Well, go ahead, Sally Brown. What do you know?
Boys for all the children of the world. That's what I believe.
Santa Claus has elves to help him. What does the Great Pumpkin have? Oranges? At this time of the year, some stars are big and some stars are little.
You sure know a lot about the stars, Lucy.
Well, I've done quite a bit of studying. One of my best subjects in school was agriculture.
Wouldn't it be wonderful if everybody believed in everybody?
Beginning with me?
Beginning with you? Well, that would be starting right down there, wouldn't it? I mean, that would really be starting at the bottom. I mean, you wouldn't be able to start much lower than that. As a matter of fact, I don't think there is a word which adequately describes the depths to which you'd have to descend. You'd have to make one up. Sub-bottom. Yes, I think that might do it. Sub-bottom.